Morning traders, 1st of April 2016, time is 9:11 GMT. This is the index analysis for today. Yesterday we talked about Kiwi dollar, US dollar, and what I mentioned was I was going to start tracking the history of the indexes, and I was going to look at how the index data changed every half hour. So here we have, you can see yesterday on the weekly with very strong Kiwi dollar and again weak US dollar, and then moving down onto the daily time frame. It gets more interesting now because you can start to see how the various different indexes change over time, and this is at each line or row is a half hour segment, so it's a time slice from the index analyzer taken every, in this case, 30 minutes. Well, what I was interested in is looking for a retrace on the Kiwi dollar index. And you can see here it started off in the fourth strongest position, strengthened a bit, weakened a bit, and then we got an opportunity around about 5:30 yesterday where the Kiwi was nice and weak, and that was really a potential entry point for us, because we're looking to effectively get into this Kiwi US dollar trade on a retrace. And so what I did was then look back at this hourly chart, which is Kiwi dollar hourly chart, and in fact let's go to half an hour and then we can isolate that 17:30 time exactly, and on the basis that we expected this price action to retrace, because you've got this sell-off which has taken place over about 3.5-4 hours, and then we had an opportunity. If we'd entered anywhere around here, you'd have had hardly any retrace whatsoever, so your drawdown on that position would have been, less than 4 pips, and your upside would have been about 28 to 30, so nice low risk. The Kiwi dollar US dollar trade is pretty much off the books now, because you can see here what we're seeing now is Aussie dollar strength on the index analyzer, and a little bit of a mixed picture on the weak index area. I would be looking for a euro or Aussie dollar short trade probably in this case, and let's have a look at that. So let's go to the euro Aussie dollar chart. Let's just clear these down for a second so we can see what we're doing. So you can see an area of consolidation. This is a daily chart. Big downtrend. So the trend is negative, falling moving averages, and probably what you'd be looking to do. Notice all these areas here of resistance. So each of these is daily candles. So resistance, price has been rejected every time it's got to this level. So, but also notice that it's there is a kind of, I don't know about the integrity of this channel, this downtrend line here, but potentially you'd be looking to go short around this level, so 148.70, and that could be again tracked using the index analyzer. So if you wanted to analyze that data, you could go into your history area and you could start looking at logging that history of that of all the index data, and then looking really, you want euro strength. So if you started to see the euro popping up in strength terms, you want to see it kind of somewhere around this area temporarily, then that is the time when you want to basically go short, and you can see that much more clearly if you track the index data over time. What would be really nice to do, and this is something I'd like to do in a future release, is to set triggers inside the history data. So you can say, right, I'm looking for, so in that example there where we saw a Kiwi print in this 6th weakest order, then what we can do is be alerted to that situation, and then you could then go long in that case on the Kiwi dollar US dollar trade. So there could be quite a lot of added benefits from creating triggers in here, which you can then define yourself. So anyway, that's the index analysis for today, I will carry on logging the 30-minute index data today. So it's at 9:18 GMT. What I'm going to do is I will clear all of the old data and we'll start logging right now and see how that changes throughout the course of today's trading. So thanks for watching. Cheers.